What is good, fam? Welcome back to the zone. Today we have our All-Star game. So shout out to Spencer Huang and Logan Wolf. They are the captains for this All-Star game. So out in the West, we have Spencer as the captain from the San Antonio Spurs. We also have Justice Blue, Quinn Forbes, Kane Lighty, and Miles from the Pelicans as the starting five. Then on the reserves, we have Honest Gatling from the Nuggets, Wayne Forbes from the Timberwolves, Damon Weber from the Trailblazers, Kenji Hall from the Warriors, OJ Holmes for the Wizards, Austin Carney from the Celtics, and Theo Payne from the Knicks. And then looking at Team Logan, we have Logan Wolf from the Toronto Raptors, Michael Terry from the Celtics, Chris Cross from the Phoenix Suns, J.R. Griffin from the Warriors, Shea Honeycutt from the Knicks as the starting five, and then from the reserves, we have Shannon Tarsuski from the 76ers, Chase August from the Mavericks, EJ Flores from the Orlando Magic, Bayou James from the Cleveland Cavaliers, Darren Harper from the Magic as well, Gilbert Hajiwara from the Lakers, and Deion King from the Lakers as well. Now, I will say there are a few folks on this list that are rather surprising to me. So starting off in the East, we have Justice Blue, Onyx Gatling, Wayne Forbes, and OJ Holmes that are questionable to me. We also have J.R. Griffin as well as Shannon Tarsuski on the Team Logan or the Eastern Conference team that are questionable to me. And here's why I say that. Mainly because I think that from a scoring perspective, at the very least, there are some snubs, to say the least. First and foremost, Hendrix Cobb is not selected for the All-Star game, and so what you see on the screen here is just me walking through the top scorers for each position throughout the league. So in some cases, starting with the PGs, being that there's a lot of folks at the point guard position that are really good. I highlighted the top 20, but you'll see at the other positions we have roughly between the top 10 to top 20, wherever I remember to go all the way down to the 20th. But nonetheless, so I think the biggest snub would be Hendrix at the one, because mainly I think he's the leading scorer in the entire league from that position. Then from the two, I think G. Williams. I found it odd that Raphael from the Lakers, he wasn't selected, considering that the Lakers are the number 2 out in the West, and he's been very impactful. I think he's 6th in the scoring, but he has a bunch of other stats as well. OJ Juiceman wasn't there, but the Denver Nuggets have been struggling this season, as well as the Thunder, where Harry Reynolds is on, and he's been impactful, but they've been struggling as well. DeJuan Lowe from the Bulls, from the Heat, he's not on the list, which is rather surprising to me, as well as O'Shea Ryder from the Timberwolves. Andre, I know he's had a few injuries, who's on the Trailblazers, so he wasn't selected for the 4th slot. But another notable disappointment, in my opinion, I thought he would definitely be on the list, would be Eli Harris from the Rockets, but he was out for a good portion of the season thus far with an injury. So that's what ultimately was surprising to me. But when it comes to the disagreements, Justice Blue, I was surprised that he made the team, considering how whenever we watch the Jazz play, he hasn't done anything. But from a sim perspective, his stat line is solid, and he's like 3rd at the 4 in scoring. So in that regard, I have nothing to say there. I guess the stats outrank my opinion of Justice. Whereas Onyx Gatling, he was 18th in scoring at the power forward position, whereas Andre Redding, Isaiah Marsh, Duncan Webb, and Randall Cameron, they had a similar, if not better, stat line with higher estimated wins added compared to Onyx, who's at 15. OJ Holmes, he's been terrible in each and every game that I've watched, but he's 5th in estimated wins added and 9th in scoring, so I guess I have nothing to say there, although there are other small forwards that are more impactful than him. And then J.R. Griffin, he's 18th in scoring overall throughout the league, 36th in rebounds, 2nd in assists, 1st in steals, and 10th in wins added. And then Shannon Tarsuski, he's 12th in scoring, 5th in rebounds, 15th in assists, and 9th in steals. So ultimately, there are some questionable things. But nonetheless, what you see on the screen is that Spencer, he's actually injured. He got injured about a week before this game. So as a result, what we found is that, or I should say what I found is that somebody actually is filling in for Spencer since he won't be able to play, and that individual is actually going to be Cole Woolridge from the Golden State Warriors. So if you take a look at the starting lineup again, you'll see that Theo Payne is now in the starting 5, whereas Cole Woolridge has now taken his spot in the reserves. And so Kane Lottie is running at the 2 for the Team Spencer, but I'm on the fence as far as whether Kane should truly be here. From the games we saw, he's been hit or miss, but from a stat perspective and sim perspective, he actually is performing well. But nonetheless, I'm happy my 2 guys, Miles and Chase, are here. Unfortunately, Raphael didn't make the cut. Another shout out is to the Forbes brothers. Both Wayne as well as Quinn are actually playing in this All-Star game, and they're both on the Western Conference team, so that should be very interesting. But nonetheless, I've been talking for quite a while at this point. I hope you enjoy. Leave a comment before you even watch the rest of the vid. Let me know which team you think will win, and I hope you enjoy this.
Starting group. Maverick out there with Boss. Then there's the Prodigy. Then it's Payne. And it's Blue in at the 4 spot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Griffin.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all.
Exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. The best players in the world. They're doing a lot of spectating there on D.
Pass to Wolf. Here's Big Daddy. The shot from the low post is good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. It's deflected. To the middle. Here's Wolf. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Maverick to the inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And as usual,
from in close.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the defense love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Here's Maverick. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Tipped away. Here's Griffin. Passed across. Outside Griffin. Drills the 3-pointer. Griffin's got 6 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Money. On the wing, Terry. All alone. And the jumper is good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to try.
Off target with the open look. Griffin's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Here's Wolf. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week. Oh, the alley-oop connection. That's all.
Rebound by the East All-Stars. And there's the pass to Cross. Sweet little floater on that one. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Now the pass to Wolf. Back to Harper. Here's Money. Lets it go with the 3. Drops in the tray.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field.
Weber can't hit. And they're on the break. Pulls up for three. Harper's shot's good.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
All the hard work these players put in to get here. I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star.
Here's Thunder. They grab their own miss. Lays it up off the glass. No good that time. Good work defensively by Holmes. Here's Gatling. Good, and Weber gets the assist.
You got to
Get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Red Hot. Pick off in midair. All alone. Oh, and the jam by Holmes.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown.
6 left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Flores. Inside, Money. His shot is good, making him a perfect
Two-tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's Forbes. Good for the basket. Starting off.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Out there with Slim. Then there's Harper. And there's Money. And it's Flores in at the 5. Count it. Good.
Test of his resolve here.
Now, here's Holmes. Pass to Forbes. Over James. Count that one. And the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Forbes.
A quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Here is Slim. And James gets it to go.
Now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Griffin. Defense is right there. Harper up top. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Harper's got 5 now. And the West All-Stars have possession. Down by 12. The pass to Forbes. Takes the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Forbes has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Griffin passes to Harper. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to Forbes. From outside the arc. They get it back. Boss. Count it. His second make and fourth. Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Wolf. Up and in on the way. Almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Stolen by Terry. Shoots. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Big Daddy's got 6. Big Daddy's this. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Here's Cross. Here's Honeycutt. And there's 2 points. Working on the East All-Stars on defense. Here's Boss. And that one, good.
On the interior defenders with their work down low.
Wolf passes to Cross. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. This game marking it 1 for 6.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Nice shot by Terry.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
It would take a major. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Honeycutt's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
A rebound by Blue. The West All-Stars with the ball. Trailing by 17. And Payne slams it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide-open three.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. He's done a nice job, a great job, actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
And Weber against King. From deep. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Carney.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Wolf. Good for his sixth make, and it doesn't. Passes to Weber. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one, and it's good on the way in. Weber's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Money. 14 points for him. Yep, that one goes. The East All-Stars. 17 points was their biggest margin. And the shot goes down. 1:10 left to play in the first half. He lobs it up.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
King, the pass to Forbes. Here's Thunder. It's good. He scores. That's his no good. Good work defensively by Holmes. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys.
Down low, 6 to shoot. Fast break, here they come. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Slim.
Oh, he gets it before the hole.
How about that?
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry.
And here are the East All-Stars now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Wolf, and he makes that one. Money's got 18 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
The 17-footer. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got his second bucket of the night.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Griffin passes to Terry. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And they pick up 2. And that's now 20 points for Money.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance.
Here's Boss. Banked in off the glass. He's got 8.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that.
There's Maverick. Terry covering. Blue. It's deflected. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Wolf. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Money's got 6 in the quarter.
Just Mr.
Here's Maverick. Terry covering. Pass to Boss. It falls for his 5th field goal. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Tries again. And the layup is good. 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Boss. Terry covering. To the middle. Here's Lighty. 2 points. That one goes. Here's Big Daddy. He's got 10. Here's Griffin. And he gets it to go.
to see ball movement.
Boss passes to Forbes. Dishes it to Payne. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Down by the East All-Stars. Honeycutt's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. To the inside. And he goes up strong with one hand and
What makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers.
they get it again. Blue, and that one, he can't get that one to fall. Here's the break. Throws it up high.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate off target. And they're pushing it up. And he dunks it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Now here's James.
And just tacks a few more points.
The boss. And here are the East All-Stars. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. He gets that one.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Woolridge pulls it down. James has gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Wasted no time on that one.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Kicks it to James. Shoots it up. Here's Harper, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. Prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia. The NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers. Here is Slim. He's got 9. Inside, and Holmes throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but look at that one. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Harper. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
To the middle. And he slams it in. Down low. Here's Slim. Got a hand on it. Now, here's Holmes. Good on the shot. And that's 11 points. And the rejection by Holmes. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Fires the 3. Carney with the bucket. Carney's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice.
Here is Slim, guarded by Holmes. Offensive rebound. Here's Thunder. The 3rd shot of the possession finds. He's tightly guarded. The shot missing. Here's Money. Sinks that one from the post. Money's got it.
And that's a
Any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not
Carney kicks to Holmes. Passes to Slim. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Slim's gone no good. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Got it.
Shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And the West All-Stars have possession. The pass to Carney. Here is Slim. He kicks it to Carney. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And that one drops. 20 West All-Stars with the rebound. Holmes got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Weber. Now Holmes. Kicks it to Carney. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And he has starting to turn it on now.
That's not going to drop for him. 5 of 9 with that miss. Here's Wolf. It's tipped. They retain possession. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. They trail by 14. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice.
Maverick. There's the pass to Payne. Here's Boss. Griffin with the steal. Oh, here we go with Griffin. Nobody back there. Here's Cross. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Big Daddy's gotten 6 of his 10 shots to go in for the board. Honeycutt's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Wolf. And he uses the glass on the layup. Pass to Griffin. Left side, Terry. They get it again. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Defensively by Terry. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Wolf passes to Cross, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist. Here's Maverick. Here's the teardrop. He takes it up and lays it in. Griffin passes to Terry. Goes up on the high post. It doesn't go for him. Now the West All-Stars the other way.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
You know, it went down, guys, but still unusual to go to the leaner there with so much space.
That one misses from Blue. And here are the East All-Stars now. The lead is 15. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Terry. Terry's got 5 assists in the game.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Boss passes to Blue. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward.
The rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Boss has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Terry, the pass to Cross, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
For that
one. Here's Boss, defended by Griffin. The dish now to Forbes. To the paint, here's Payne, and there it is for him. Passes it to Holmes. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
My goodness. Save it.
Here's Money. Honeycutt controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Maverick. Oh, what a dunk!
We seen some high-flying efforts tonight, or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
Inside, Cross. In for another field goal. Payne. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through,
Timeout.
what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, so it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday. And here comes the break. Finished off the break.
You could appreciate.
Now here's James. The 11-footer. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about.
Here's Red Hot. So it's the East All-Stars winning this
Now,
one
I
easily.
didn't expect there to be such a blowout in this game, but nonetheless, it was a good game, I thought, despite a few faux pas from the team. But big shout out to Logan Wolf, Chris Cross, J.R. Griffin. Shout out to all the All-Stars, really, but mainly those folks that I mentioned before, as well as Shea Cunnicut, who had really strong performances throughout this game. It was definitely good to see all these players on the court. Hopefully you familiarize yourself with a lot of the league leaders in this game, including those that I highlighted before. And yet again, shout out to Logan Wolf, who was the player of the game. He pretty much did whatever he wanted to do on the court. As you can see, he had 30 points, I believe. And ultimately, let's wrap up this vid by taking a look at the award races, because I haven't highlighted this at all thus far in the season, but you'll see that we have Theo Payne, Kenji Hall, Spencer Huang, Darren Harper, and Logan Wolf as the MVP candidates. And I'm very surprised about Kenji because he is a rookie this season. So a big shout out to Hoodie Sean because Kenji is his creation. And then when we have the Rookie of the Year, as I mentioned before, we have Kenji Halls, who's at the top right now, followed by Bayou James. So big shout out to YG the Beast for creating Bayou as well. Check out both Hoodie Sean and YG the Beast. Their links are in the description below. But we also have Omar Abdul Rauf, Skylar Cash, as well as Raymond Castillo from the rookies. For Sixth Man of the Year, Harvey Ray has been doing his thing. We saw it on a few of our games. He's on the Rockets, Omari Fofana from the Suns, Carson Vader from the Kings, Jeffrey Humphreys Jr., as well as Imani Ulis. And then Defensive Player of the Year, here's one of the snubs I think who should have gotten a slot. Aaron Lawrence, followed by Logan Wolf, Harvey Ray, OJ Holmes, as well as Steve Levin from the Mavs, which I'm very surprised about. But nonetheless, as always, I enjoy watching these vids, even though I don't get to play sometimes. I hope you enjoyed watching this game specifically, and until next week, hope you have a good one. Later.